Good morning. Oh, come on, class. You could do better than that. Good morning, Karen. Thank you. All right, it's all about how we start our days. You agree? I have a song for this. It goes like this. I start my day with love. When I start my day with love, that's what I get more of is love. Got it? I start my day with love. When I start my day with love, that's what I get more of is love. Let's do that again. I start my day with love. When I start my day with love, that's what I get more of is love. Sing that again. I start my day with love. When I start my day with love, that's what I get more of is love. Then here's the next part. You just say love, love, love. Then you go up a little bit. You say love, love, love. Do that again. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. All right, let's do the whole thing again. I start my day with love. When I start my day with love, that's what I get more of is love. You got it now. I start my day with love. When I start my day with love, that's what I get more of is love. And you go love, 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 love. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. Love. All right, how about some peace? I start my day with peace. When I feel that sweet release. I feel that sweet release of peace. Sing that again now. I start my day with peace. When I start my day with peace, I feel that sweet release of peace. Then you sing peace, 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 peace. Peace, peace, peace. Peace, peace, peace. Oh, oh, peace, peace, peace. Peace, peace. All right, want some joy? Want joy? I start my day with joy. When I start my day, everything I do is infused. Everything I do is infused with joy. All right, band, wait, stop. Okay, we need to rehearse that one, obviously. I start my day with joy. So joy should look like everything. Okay, but here's your choreography. Everything I do is infused with joy. Can you practice that once? Infused. Now we're ready. I start my day with joy. When I start my day, here we go. Everything I do is infused. Oh, good. The coffee has kicked in. I start my day with joy. When I start my, here we go. Everything I do is infused with joy. Very good. Joy, joy, joy. Joy. back to love. I start my day with love. When I start my day, that's what I get more of. That's what I get more of is love. Ain't that the truth? I start my day with love. When I start my day with love, that's what I get more of is love. Turn to the person next to you and say, you look fabulous this morning. What do I want to feel today? I choose. And who do I want to be today? It's up to me. I choose. And what do I want to feel and be and do and say and give today? I choose. All that. I choose. I choose. I 1, 2, 3, 4, choose. Come on, band, give it to me now. Come on, here we go. Oh yeah, it's all about choosing, you know. Oh, oh, you want to dance in the streets, whatever you want to do is fun. Here we go. It goes like this. Today, I choose. I'll teach you to be grateful, so grateful today. What are you going to claim today? I choose. What's your word now? To be. Because you know that's what's going to happen today. Today, I choose to be. Oh, 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 whatever I choose is how my day's going to be. Claim what I want because it's all up to me. You know it's all up to me. Oh, oh, today, yeah. I choose to be thankful, to be thankful, so thankful today. I choose to be thankful. All right, let's end with grateful. Here we go. Today, grateful. I choose to be grateful, so grateful today. I choose to be grateful, grateful. That last line. To be grateful, grateful. Sing it again. To be grateful, grateful. One more time. To be grateful, grateful. Good job. Y'all are good.
Good morning. Welcome to Unity of Walnut Creek. My name is Carl Jansen, and I am delighted, and we're delighted to have Karen Drucker as our featured musician. and our speaker today. Karen has recorded 19 CDs of her original inspirational music. She is an author and also sings, speaks, and leads workshops at women's retreats, mind, body, and health conferences, and at various churches around the country. And this is a little off script. I'm going to tell you that from my personal experience, I know that Karen is a kind and loving person. And Karen will be on the patio, and please do this because they are phenomenal. I have probably a lot of them. Karen will be on the patio after the service with her music. You can buy her music and some books too. Yes. Yeah. What's the shore one? Let Go of the Shore. If you don't have it, get it. And also accompanying her today will be Tyler, Dusty, and Dan. So thanks all of you for your music today. I invite you to turn your cell phones to silence as we enjoy this sacred service time together. Please join me in turning to the cameras and waving hello to our friends at home. Your presence adds to our spiritual community, and we appreciate you. Unity is a positive path for spiritual living. We envision a spiritually awakened world where all life thrives in conscious oneness. We are a loving, inclusive community, expanding and living our divinity in sacred service for all. Our core values are love, connection, service, and wisdom. I invite you to join me in affirming our statement of faith. There is only one presence and one power in the universe and in my life, the all-loving goodness of God. Now I invite the ushers to come forward. If you are with us for the first time, let me be the first to welcome you, and we hope you'll choose to stay and meet some of us on the patio after the service. If you're comfortable, I invite you to raise your hand so that an usher may bring you a welcome packet. Okay, right back there. Inside your packet, you will find a connection card, and you may bring it to our bookstore and receive a welcome gift. Once again, welcome to Unity of Walnut Creek. We hope to see you again soon. Connection cards are available for everyone in the seat pockets in front of you. And with this card, you may submit a prayer request, and our prayer team will pray with you throughout the week. You may also share feedback or request information, so please place the card in your basket along with the offering. And now take some time to greet the people immediately around you.
Let it go. it again. Oh, stand up if you feel like it. Come on now. Gratitude before. Put a little wiggle into it now. Gratitude behind. To the left. Gratitude to the left of me. To the right. Gratitude to the right of me. Above. Gratitude above me. Gratitude below me, within me. Gratitude within, all around me. Gratitude all around. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful to yourself. I'm so grateful to the people you love. I'm so grateful. Release, let it go. I'm so grateful again. I'm so grateful right here, right now. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. Then just open up your arms and just say, I'm so grateful. Yeah. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. Turn the person next to you and tell them one reason why you're grateful today. Just tell them one reason you're grateful. I'm so grateful. Yeah. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful and I'm so grateful.
We have several activities to talk about today. After the service, come out on the patio and sign up for one of our fall book study groups. You'll enhance your spiritual journey and also make new friends along the way. And the book we'll be using is More Together Than Alone, and it's arrived in our bookstore, so be sure and get a copy before they sell out. As you know, when we do these, Reverend Kristen will talk during the 6-week period of time about the topics that we're working with in the book groups. So even if you're unable to participate in a group, I encourage you to get the book. It'll make following along in this whole 6 weeks a lot more fun and deeper for you. The Board of Trustee candidate applications are due today. Today's the last day. So please submit your application online or complete a paper version and submit it to Ann or Lisa in the bookstore. On October 5th, once again, it'll be Unity's Blessing of the Animals. On Saturday, October the 1st.
You mean blessing of Jeffrey, right?
Okay, pets all have names. So join us on the lawn with your animals on a leash or in a carrier for a fun pet parade and a heartfelt blessing of our beloved companions. Join us next Sunday for an author reading with Jerry Curry as she shares from her book, a storybook for adults and other children, which is about me. The other children part, I haven't got adult yet. We will have a conversation about how connecting with your inner child contributes to spiritual and social growth. And as we listen to her insights, we will also enjoy a light lunch and receive a 25% discount on all the merchandise in the bookstore. And now remember, Unity goes back to the 80s. Our big fall fundraiser is October 26th. So I hope everybody can go and see the team on the patio for ways that you can help participate and even make this day more fun. So please see your bulletin and our website for other information about these and other things that are going on throughout the next month, actually. And so now I'll turn it over to Karen.
Yay. All right, it's time for our meditation time. So take everything off your laps. Everyone just do that. Just go, ah. So take a deep breath. And with each breath, feel yourself just dropping down like an elevator. Just the idea that you're dropping into that still place in your soul that knows the truth. So I'm going to sing you a little meditation. I'm going to teach this to you. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well. May I be peaceful and at ease. And may I be happy. That's the whole thing right there. May I be filled. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well. May I be peaceful and at ease. May I be peaceful and at ease. Happy. And may I be So I want you to put your hand on your heart if you want to and sing this to yourself in the sweetest little voice to yourself, saying, may I be filled with loving may I be well, may I be peaceful and at ease, may I be peaceful and at ease, happy, and may I be. I want you to think of someone that you want to send some loving kindness to. Picture them in your mind's eye right now. And say, may you be filled with loving kindness. May you be well. May you be peaceful and at ease. May you be peaceful and at ease, happy. And may you be happy. So since we're talking about you, I want you to send some energy to the person on your right side, on your left side, the person that's sitting behind you, in front of you. Just enveloping this room with that loving kindness, saying, may we be filled with loving kindness. May we be peaceful and at ease. May we be peaceful and happy. And may we be happy. So we're going to go into just a few moments of silence here, but I want you to think about who you want to send that loving kindness to this morning. See them in your mind's eye and let it go out directly from your heart.
I am renewed by the divine life energy shining from within. My natural state of being is health and wholeness. Anytime I feel less than strong and well, I remind myself of the many restorative healing processes that occur within my body temple. Infinite intelligence guides the natural process of renewal as old cells are shed and new cells invigorate my body. I do my part to support the natural process of rejuvenation. I drink clean water, breathe fresh air, get plenty of rest, and spend a healthy amount of time in exercise and sunshine. I renew my mind and heart with reflective times in nature and prayer. I am restored by the light of infinite intelligence that shines brightly within, blessing me immensely. You have stripped off the old self with its practices and have clothed yourselves with the new self, according to the image of its creator. Colossians 3:9-10.
May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well. May I be peaceful and at ease. And may I be happy. Sing it one more time with me. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well peaceful. May I be peaceful and at ease. And may I be. Now, as we end this meditation, I invite you to open your eyes and just look around the room at these little sweet, soft faces. Just sending some love to everyone you see. That's what it's all about right here, you know. Whatever I say next to this, after this, doesn't matter. This is what it's all about. It's just community, connection, seeing each other, being in a tribe of like-minded people who get who you are. It starts with us being kind. So it is. Please welcome Karen Drucker. Thank you. So are we a little stressed in the world right now? Does it feel like it's a little stressful, a little wacky? So this is my remedy for it all. I'll teach you this chorus. You can sing this. I'm too blessed to be stressed. I'm too grateful to be hateful. I'm too blessed to be pissed. I'm too blessed to be stressed. Here's the verse. Not gonna let it get me down. Not gonna let it push me over. Not gonna let it run me around. 'Cause I know the truth. I'm too blessed to be stressed. I'm too grateful to be hateful. I'm too blessed to be pissed. I'm too blessed to be stressed. Now it doesn't matter what's on the news. You can't make my mind up for me. You ain't gonna hear me sing the blues. 'Cause I know the truth. I'm too blessed. Sing with me now. To be stressed. Too grateful. I'm too grateful to be hateful. I'm too blessed to be pissed. I'm too blessed to be stressed. It's time to blow. And I am grateful for each breath I take. Yes, yes, I am grateful. I am wide awake. You say yes, yes. I am grateful for each passing day. Yes, yes, I am grateful. I'm so grateful. Oh, I'm too blessed to be stressed. I'm too grateful to be hateful. I'm too blessed to be pissed. I'm too blessed to be stressed. Let's sing one more time. I'm too 'Cause we're so blessed. Thank you, thank you. Let's hear it for this band.
You never missed a beat, man.
So how did you do in sign language? What is pissed? I love that. Okay, I was like, how is he going to do that? I don't know if he's gotten that lyric before that he had to do. So how are you? You good? Well, I'm really terrific, and I'm really, can you turn this down just a little? It seems a little loud for me. So the words of that song, it's all about gratitude. It's all about gratitude, and it's all about choice. It's all about choice. It's how we start our day every day of what the day is going to be like. Are you going to feel blessed? You're going to feel blessed? Or are you going to be walking around in gratitude? I mean, I don't know about you. Does it seem like times are a little wacky right now? Like the world is a little wacky? So I wanted to talk about this today, self-care for turbulent times. And was that from today? That's the Unity? That's September 14th. Oh, how perfect, though, for today. I mean, I loved it because what I was going to talk about is, self-care in these turbulent times is truly about what she was talking about. It's just the basic stuff of, enough rest and exercise and eat right and all that stuff. But I'm going to drop it down a few notches of how do we really make it through these times when it's just crazy and you're getting so much input coming from the media, from everything. I'm just it just makes me want to just... And I realized that every morning you start the day with a choice of how that day is going to be. So when I said in that other song, I choose, what is your word for today? When you choose a word for today, it becomes the foundation of your day. And, I'm a little partial to music because I truly believe that when you start your day with a positive song, hello, that's what I do. When you start your day with a positive song, it really helps. So that's why all of my CDs start with the very first song is a really positive song, like Thank You for This Day, or I Start My Day with Love, one of those. And I learned years ago that how important this is when I was in a hotel and the alarm clock radio woke me up with Linda Ronstadt affirming to me that my day was going to be, you're no good, you're no good, you're no good, baby, you're no good. And then she says, I'm going to say it again, you're no good, you're no... So what do you think is happening all day long in my life? I'm hearing that theme of you're no good. So now you have to turn that around and be like, I'm so good, something like that. But my question to you is, how did you start your day this morning? Did you wake up this morning, go to the bathroom, look in the mirror and go, oh my God, did you get more beautiful overnight? Did you do that? Or did you go to the, you look in the mirror and go, oh my God, everything's dropping. But to me, it's a choice of what's going to happen. And I will tell you, I had a lovely choice this morning. It started this morning. Yes, it did. Because I was driving, I live in Marin, and I got up really early to get here for rehearsal, and I'm driving along, and I'm just excited to be here, and the Caldecott Tunnel was closed. And all of a sudden, literally, all of a sudden, I come around the corner, and it's just like gridlock for as far as you can see, just like no one's moving. And I want to say to you that I'm a human being. That all of that spiritual stuff I've been studying and speaking about, that enlightened being that you are seeing in this moment, went out the window. Let's just say words came from my mouth that probably I should not say on stage. But here's the thing, I got triggered. And that's what being human is. You get triggered. All of a sudden, I went into panic and triggered. And so what happens, I have a song about everything, good Lord. And so I have a song called Triggered. And the words in that song talk about going offline. That all the stuff that you've practiced and that you meditate on and the classes you've taken, just bye-bye. And I got triggered, and you go down that rabbit hole. But the difference is, and this is why we come to church, and why we hear these great messages and listen to this great music, is because you make the choice of how long you're going to stay there. Because we're all going to go there. We're all going to get triggered. But you make that choice of like, well, do I stay here and just keep freaking out, or what do I do? So after I called every number that I had for Unity and told people what was going on, I realized there's nothing I can do. And I just allowed myself to just start to breathe, start to remember, start to come back. And when I did that, all of a sudden I could feel myself just go, okay, it's going to be okay. Some little voice came in and said, it's going to be okay. And when I did that, all of a sudden, the traffic started to move. So I'm here. But a lot of it is we have to say no. We have to stop. We have to stop that mind from just spinning out. And we also have to stop how much we allow things to come into us. When I talk about these turbulent times, so much of it has to do with what are we listening to every day? And so, I truly believe you have to have a bit of an attitude and just say, stop, no. So everyone do that. Just do a little. And do you know, just to tell you how much stuff comes into our being, so everyone has an iPhone here probably. Do you know Siri? You know Siri? So one day Siri did something really great for me. And I said, Siri, you are fabulous. Now this is just what shows the consciousness that we all have to work on in our world. I said, Siri, you're fabulous. She comes back to me and she says, wow, really? Then I go, no, Siri, you're really fabulous. And she said, is it something I said? And then I go, no, Siri, you're really fabulous. And she said, I'm good, but I'm not great. And then she said, I'm just doing my job. But I'm good, but I'm not great. People, that is in your phone. We have to say, stop it. We have to claim, we have to choose our self-worth, our power, all of that stuff, our goodness, our worthiness, all of that, because the world is coming at us just saying, let me tell you all the reasons why you're not, so that you'll buy my product, or you'll vote for this person, or you'll do this. We have to just come into that place of power and just say, this is who I am. This is who I am. And you know what I think is the main thing about this world we're living in right now? It's connection. It's connection. It's taking the time to look at each other and connect. I mean, really, what I just said a moment ago, it's like the talk and the music is one thing, but you come here because you're a community. You're a community that sees each other. In every one of my women's retreats, one of the common themes that I say all the time, that everybody repeats all the time, all day long, you are seen and you are heard. Do you know if we had each of you stand up here and tell your story, we would just bow at your feet with all that you've been through. You know, when we just allow ourselves to see each other. And I truly believe that that's the main way that we can heal all this stuff that's going on in the world right now, is through kindness. Just kindness. Seeing each other, one heart at a time. You know, I have this wonderful friend named Rachel Rebin. And she's the author of My Grandfather's Blessings in Kitchen Table Wisdom. She lives right over here in Concord. And I said to Rachel one day, Rachel, what do I do about the world? You know, it's just like I want to do something and I don't know what I can do. And she turned to me and she said, Karen, all you got to do is touch one heart at a time. One heart at a time. And I went, song title? The title of my last CD. But that's it. We can change the world one heart at a time. We can change the world one heart at a time. I see you. I know you. You're a part of me. And that's really what it is. But I think the main thing about it, the way that we start, is by being present. And I think the best way we can do that is every morning we put our hands over our heart and say, what does my heart have to say today? How can I be present today? If one of your words is, today I choose to be present, that's what I say a lot of times before I travel. I'm on the road a lot with this work that I do. And I say, I just want to be present today. And that gives me many opportunities to look around and see things. And one of the things I think is fascinating is when I'm in an airport and everyone is on their devices. No one's talking to each other anymore. They're dead like this. And you used to be able to say, oh, hi, how you doing, where are you going? Now it's like, don't talk to me, I'm on my device. So here, I love this. I have to share this with you. In the not-too-distant future, YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook will merge to form one giant, idiotic, supersized, time-wasting, non-productive, time-stealing, mind-numbing, do-not-need-to-know website called YouTwitFace. How do you do that? YouTwitFace. Well, I'll talk to you later. But so here's a great example. So I'm in line. I'm at Southwest Airlines in the coveted A position. Thank you very much. And everyone's doing this. But I said my word for today was I want to be present. I just want to be present. So I'm just looking around and just waiting to go on the plane. And I see a scene that I could feel before I even understood what was going on. It was a scene of a guy taking his elderly mother to the plane, and I could just feel automatically the tension he had. And it looked like she had a little bit of dementia going on and didn't really understand what was going on. It looked like he was taking her to the flight and was going to, hand her off to the attendants there. But I could feel that tension because I've been there with my parents. And probably because I had that energy going towards him and everyone else, no one's seeing this except me. I kept watching him talk to the people, and then, he turned away and he kept looking back like this, like he was just really scared to let her go. And somehow I caught his eye. And I said, I'll watch out for her. Don't worry. I'll look after her. And you could just see him go, oh, thank you. So he walks on. And now we get to our destination, and I'm walking up. I always want to call it a gangplank. What is it? It's a jetway. So I'm going up the jetway, and I see her standing at the top there, at the exit, and she looks really confused, like, where do I go? Because obviously the person who was meeting her couldn't come in to get her through security. So I came up to her and I said, hi, my name is Karen. Can I escort you to the person who's picking you up? And she looks at me and she goes, oh, Karen, you look fabulous. Have you lost weight? Yeah, thanks so much. Yes, I have. Thank you. So now I walk her to her person, and you can see the same situation happening over there. That it looked like the other brother who's kind of looking like this, like where is she? And I kind of motion, I've got her, and I pass her off, and she says, "So, Karen, are you going to spend the weekend with us and have dinner tonight?" And the brother's saying, "Who are you?" But what I realized about that whole little situation, it wasn't any big deal. It was just being present to what was needed in that moment. That's it. But that opened my heart to be able to say, how can I serve more? What can I do? And I do this everywhere I go, wherever I can. I don't do it all the time. There's times where I'm completely unconscious. But when I can allow myself to just say, I want to be present and be as kind as I can to anybody that I see. And it starts at home. It can start with the littlest things. I have a friend who was getting so irritated at her husband. She told me this story. It just cracked me up, and I thought, this is where it starts. That every morning, he would slice his bagel and leave those little sesame seeds all over the counter. And this just made her crazy, that she'd start her day with sesame seeds all over. She's like, Ira, can you not just take the thing and just wipe them into the... Can you not do... And every day, she would just get more and more irritated. And this is how she would start her day, is being irritated with Ira. Then one morning, she wakes up, after the millionth time of asking him, there are the bagel seeds. She starts wiping them, and all of a sudden, she gets an aha. And this is what I love about this world that we're in, because transformation can be like that, just a little... And in that moment, she realizes that if those little bagel seeds weren't there, that would mean he wouldn't be there. That one day those bagel seeds might not be there. And in that moment, she got it, that meant he's still here. And so in that moment, she just said, done, never said anything to him about it again. And the other thing that I think is so important is allowing ourselves to be vulnerable. Because kindness to someone else, looking at someone in the eye for that extra moment, is allowing yourself to be vulnerable. And I'm not talking about that woo-woo kind of, the Starbucks person, my personal church, the Starbucks person gives you, your latte, and then all of a sudden you just go, wow, here's our moment to connect. I see you, and the meanness in me sees the eunice in you, and, and they're kind of going, ew, you're scheming me out. It's like, it's that split second moment more. But it's vulnerable to do that, isn't it? It's vulnerable to just even put your hand on your heart and do this for a minute. Put your hand on your heart and just with the other hand, put your hand on the person's shoulder next to you. Just touch them. Just like that. Just to have that connection, just to feel someone. So in that moment, it's like, oh, really? I've got to touch them? But look at how that makes you feel different, doesn't it? Just for that split second. And when we allow ourselves, you can put your hand there. When you allow yourself to be vulnerable like that, that's where the beauty and the awe and the God stuff comes in. So one last story. So there was this man who was having lunch with his wife. And this woman sat down next to him in the booth, and she was all dressed up, and she had a little corsage, and she was an elderly woman. And he just had this intuitive feeling to stand up and go over and say something to her. But in that moment when he was just trusting that, her family came, and it was grandkids, and it was just this big family thing, and he just said, oh, that feels weird, I'm not going to do it. So he has his lunch, and he's about to leave. And as he leaves, he passes her, and he starts walking towards the door, and he gets what I call a shoulder tap. And have you ever had this where you just get this feeling you're supposed to do something, and you don't really know why? I call those little God taps. And a lot of times, we can be too busy or we're not present enough to really feel them. But when you are, that's when the magic can happen. And in that moment, he honored that little shoulder tap, little God tap. And he just said to his wife, I don't know why, but I just need to say something to this woman. Just hold on a minute. He walks back over the table, and he feels really vulnerable because now he's interrupting their lunch. But he said, excuse me, I don't mean to interrupt, but I just need to tell you that, when you walked in, I noticed you, and, I don't know, this is going to sound kind of weird, but I just really want to tell you the outfit that you're wearing just is really beautiful, and you look stunning today. And she gets kind of, ooh, like this, and then he just feels kind of awkward. He goes, that's all I wanted to say, thanks so much. And she goes, no, come back. I know you, she says to him, I know you. And he says, oh, no, we've never met before. I just want to just say this to you. And she says, no, I do know you. She said, 1 year ago, my husband died, and my family is here celebrating the 1-year anniversary that I made it. And what you said to me is exactly what my husband would have said to me. Do you get little God chills with that? I just did. So to me, when we allow ourselves to have that vulnerability, to allow ourselves to come from that place of presence and kindness, that's the biggest gift we can give anybody. That is our gift to the world, to declare that I am a gift, and who I am is worthy. Who I am is meant to give this love to everyone I see and to press past that vulnerability. Go ahead, Tyler, why don't you start? So let me sing you this little song to anchor this idea. I am a gift, no matter what age, no matter how I look. There's beauty in each stage, and I am a gift, and I promise every day that when I look in that mirror, I'll say, I am a gift. Can you sing that line with me? Say, I am a gift. I am a gift. I'm loved really well. different tale to tell, and I've made mistakes, and I have some regrets, but I promise I'll never forget that I am a gift. Sing that loud now. I am a gift. And there may be times when I forget the truth about me, when it seems time and youth, they're just marching on without me. But that's when I might need you to find me, and ever so gently remind me that I am a gift, God's precious child. I was put here on this earth, but only for a while. So I make this vow, and I say it with so much love. I am perfect and whole and enough, and I am a gift. Don't you know that you are? Sing that with me. Just say, I am a gift. If you feel comfortable to say to someone, you are a gift. Say, you are a gift. Oh, maybe we need to do that one again. You might need to hear it. You are a gift. Let's affirm it for all of us. Say, we are. Just say, we are a gift. Give it back to yourself and say, I. Say, I now. I am a gift. So repeat after me. I am perfect, whole, and complete. I am perfect, whole, and there's nothing I need to change. I share my heart and kindness every day, even when it feels awkward. It's all okay. Because the truth about me is, I'm fabulous. Thank you all for listening. I appreciate it very much. Thank you, Tyler. Thank you, band. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Once again, Karen, you did it again. Thank you very much. I'm not sure what else to say. Nothing. Our prayer chaplains are available after the service to provide personal prayer support. If you're a prayer chaplain serving today, please stand. As you can see, our prayer chaplains are wearing their beautiful lavender stoles. And whether you have a joy or a concern in your heart today, praying with our prayer chaplains is a powerful opportunity to have your intentions lifted up in consciousness. And now let's open our hearts to, I don't know, put my glasses on. There, now I can read it. Now let's open our hearts to the practice of giving. I invite you to prepare your gifts as we align with the universal law of circulation. As we give, we shall receive. Because in truth, there is no lack or limitation, and abundance is our true nature. For your convenience, there are a variety of ways to give financially to this community. For electronic giving, you may download the Give app or take an envelope from the clipboard in the back of the chair in front of you. Those of you at home may click on the Give Here or Donate button on the Watch Live page. So I invite you to take your tithe or offering in your hand and repeat our affirmation with me. Together, divine love, one with me, blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. I am joy-filled and grateful. Thank you.
1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing. That's whole chant right there. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this healing, this healing, this healing, healing day, this healing. Thank you for my friends. Thank you for my friends, Spirit. Thank you for my friends. Thank you for my friends, Spirit. Thank my wonderful, my wonderful, my wonderful, my wonderful friends. My wonderful, my wonderful. Thank you for my wealth. Thank you for my wealth, Spirit. Thank you for my wealth. Thank you for my wealth, Spirit. My opulence, my opulent, my opulent, my opulent will. My opulent, my opulent, my. Thank you for my health. Thank you for my health, Spirit. Thank you for my health. Thank you for my health, Spirit. Radiant, my radiant, radiant, my radiant, my radiant hill. My radiant, my radiant, my. Thank you for my life. Thank you for my life, Spirit. Thank you for my life. Thank you for my life, Spirit. My glorious, my glorious, my glorious, my glorious life. My glorious, my glorious. Let's go a cappella. Go a cappella. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this beautiful, this beautiful, this beautiful, this beautiful day. This beautiful, this beautiful, this beautiful day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. This healing, this healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for the healing. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. Thank you, Spirit.
Ushers can come forward. As we bless this offering, we bless the giver and the gift that it may go forth and multiply and increase the good in our lives and the lives of those we touch. Together, we give thanks for the ever-increasing, constant flow of absolute good in our lives now. And please join me in welcoming our teachers and children.
Good morning. Oh boy, there's so many of us. There we go. How is everybody? All right, we have a very special announcement for you, so listen up. What are we going to be doing starting next week? What are we going to be selling?
Pumpkins.
What?
Pumpkins.
Pumpkins. Say it again.
Pumpkins.
Pumpkins. We're going to be selling them where? Where are we going to be with our pumpkins?
Here?
Yeah. Good answer. On the patio. We'll be right outside on the patio, and we're going to be selling pumpkins, and we've been making pumpkins. We're going to have real pumpkins for sale. We're going to have pumpkin treats, all for a love offering. What else do they need to know?
We already made some stuff too.
Yes, they've been making all kinds of things for you guys to check out too. So If you're going to decorate for fall, get your pumpkins from our pumpkins, okay? All right. Thank you.
So now let's bless our young people and our teachers. Children, youth, and teachers, we love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the divine light within us. And now let's join hands together as we say our prayer of protection, followed by the peace song. The light of God surrounds us. I am light. The love of God enfolds us. I am love. The power of God protects us. I am power. The presence of God watches over us. I am presence. Wherever we are, God is. I am divine. And now our peace song. Peace on earth right now. So let your light shine and spread joy.